Welcome everyone. This is round one of a vintage challenge. We're playing Esper Paradoxical. Our hand doesn't have too much going on, but we do have the very powerful Sapphire Brainstorm Fetch Land hand, so we can fix her up real good. Underground Sea probably means PO. Could be Thieves still though. So we're gonna clear the way with a probe, see if we'll have to play around missteps or anything like that. And then we will brainstorm and see what we can do with our hand. Probe says it is PO. He's got a Force of Will. His preordained bottomed, which is really good for us because he's got a lot of expensive cards and not a lot of action. In fact, this hand is borderline close to actually a mulligan, I think. Hey, thanks, man. It was too much. I had too much hair. Alright, so we have to beat a Force of Will, but he doesn't really have very much action going on. Hopefully this brainstorm will resolve and we'll be able to clear away some of the garbage in our hand. Oh boy. Not ideal. But we now have our own Force of Will, so we just need to find an action card. Yeah, I think his hand was a loose keep, and we really bricked pretty hard here. I think I'm just going to get rid of both these fetch lands. I'm going to play out my key. Ugh. Unlucky, my friend. Unlucky. Alright, so we know what's in his hand. A land or a Mox off the top makes his hand quite good with the Night's Whisper. But if he misses on those or hits Mox Opal, like, we're in a really good spot. We have a Force of Will to protect an action spell that we draw. So I'm pretty happy with where we're at right now. Ooh, tying it up, play hard, tying it up. You hit Lotus off the top? Man, that's nuts. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to force the Lotus. I will probably try to force the Mentor, though. That's a good draw for our opponent. I guess it's actually not that much better than any of his other mana draws. Oh, he's going to go with Night's Whisper instead of Mentor. Interesting. I'm not sure I would have done the same, but it makes some sense. Now, do I fight over this one? I kind of feel like I do. I'd like to fight over this one. We'll see what he thinks. He'll probably force back. I can't imagine he would let this happen, but if he does, that means that our first action spell is going to get countered still. It's interesting. What's up, Pearl? What's up, Non-Interactive? What's up, Cody? Thank you for showing up, hanging out. Yeah, he forces back. That makes a lot of sense. I think this is a really important spell. I mean, he's going to have to still draw pretty well off it. So this Force is gone, this Hercules Recall is gone, this Night's Whisper is gone. He draws 2 cards. We know he has PO and Mentor still. So one was a fetch, which means he's going to resolve his Monastery Mentor. Okay. So we need to beat a Mentor, and he has a PO in hand. We have a lot of very strong draws, but we do need to draw action. That's technically a strong draw, yeah. I don't really see any reason to play out the Opal right now. So there's no way he's removing this, so it doesn't really matter. We have a better board right now, but Brainstorm's a pretty nuts draw too. We really need to draw some of our Xerox cards. A Cantrip, a Night's Whisper, a PO, a Demonic Tutor, anything like that. A top is actually a nuts draw. His Brainstorm. What did you find? We found a Ponder with his Brainstorm. So clearly he's got a good top decking. Is he gonna shuffle with this Ponder or is he gonna keep it? We're certainly behind now. If we can draw some kind of draw spell off the top, we'll be back in a good place. But with him having hit double draw spell, he chose not to shuffle, so he hit Brainstorm Ponder Preordain, so that's pretty good. The only way you hit better than that is if you hit like Ancestral or Time Walk or something. He went bottom. Mentor swings in, we die. Alright, what do we got? Library's no good. Library is no good. Let's get a chump blocker. I think we're probably dead here, unfortunately. I could have offered that trade there. Might buy me some time. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Calm down. Ugh. Not good for the home team. Nice Whisper into Preordain. Alright, currently taking 6 if we chump with all. Currently taking 9 if we chump with 1. All he needs to find is a Force of Will and the game is over. He has bottomed every card off Preordain, but he was able to hit his Preordain, so. He went top, so that you assume that means we're dead. Now we're on double chump, 8 damage total coming through. Another Moxen is 10 damage coming through, so we're not going to die this turn. It's pretty unlikely to die this turn. We do need to win next turn, though. Alright, we go to 1. Think he found a Force of Will, chat? No, come on, dude! Wow. Nuts. Alright, well, we're never beating that with our draws, so. P.O. Mirror. Fun time was had by all. So we'll bring in our Flusters and our Cam Balls. And we will take out the island here. And we will take out Balance and Perkle's Recall. Maybe keep Perkle's Recall. Take out Tinker Blightsteel. So we'll play a little more of a controlling version. Not the best way to start, but that is kind of how the P.O. Mirror goes. He was certainly rewarded for having multiple copies of Night's Whisper in his deck. This isn't the greatest hand, but it's, I think with 2 fetch lands and a Brainstorm, it's fine. I think, yeah, like I said before, I think our opponent had a pretty loose keep, but He was rewarded pretty well for that. I don't really want to get my brainstorm flustered here. I'm not thrilled about countering this, but I think it's better. I think we have so many forces, and I think the Hercule's just not going to be good. I think I'd rather play a battle over this Ancestral. Well, Alright, well, I currently have about nothing left. That's nice. What do we got in the brainstorm? Vampiric. I don't even know what Vampiric is getting for us. So we took out Tinker. I actually don't even think we want to be Vampiric-ing here. I think we want to put away the Caracas and the Vampiric and just preordain. I mean, we can Vampiric for a Cam Ball. So if we go put away preordain Snapcaster, what we can do is we can Vampiric for Cam Ball and then untap and play a Cam Ball, which I'm not sure is good enough. But if it's not good enough, then why is it my deck, really? I'm just a little hesitant to lose my Preordain and Snapcaster, which seem reasonable here. Well, he didn't play any Moxen yet. We lost game one, very unfortunately. Opponent kept a loose hand and then outdrew us. We had a mentor, but didn't draw any cantrips, and he drew 4 cantrips, so we died. This game, we had a double forcible battle over Ancestral on turn 1, and now I'm trying to figure out if I'm trying to Vampiric for Cam Ball, which I'm gonna try. I think this is like worthwhile. I'm gonna do it now so I can't get flusterstormed. Alright, so let's see how bad this goes for us. How badly this goes for us. Brainstorm. Yeah, like last game, we just needed to top deck action before he did, and he Xeroxed off. And when we did top deck action on the last possible turn, we did draw the PO, because that's typically how it goes. And he had just topped a Force of Will with a Preordain, so he had Brainstorm Fetch as well. Not bad. Yeah, you too, man. I'm not sure that like a Cam Ball is actually going to be good enough here, but I felt like it was worth a shot. It's not 100% clear if he's on Vault Key or Storm, but I think he's on Storm. Chose not to shuffle with Ponder. Alright. So we have our 2-3. Let's see if that's good enough. Not the most exciting, but it might get the job done. What you got? Is this a dig through time? This dude's a powerful wizard. His cantrips are nice. God, his cantrips are so good. Oof. So let's see if he can find an answer, I guess. Currently, he can only cast 7 more spells this game. And every time we hit him with a cannonball, he can cast 1 less spell. Really not much to comment on. That is the PO mirror, though. What are you playing today, Revo? Dredge? Survival? PO? Niv, oh, good God. That's a choice you could make. The best of decks, he says. Love it. Alright, now I can't F6 because I have this Caracas. Not that I think PO plays any kind of removal that would kill a cannonball, but... So now he can only cast 6 spells before if he wants to win the game. Not bad. Here's spell number 1. Ooh, that counts as 2 spells, actually. So now he has 4 spells left. I wonder if he left in answers, actually. I know I've been tricked into not leaving answers. What I need now is standstill. Where's an Aaron when you need him? Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah, I assume if he has a Caracas, that's the only card he's digging for, because it's like the only thing that matters. He can draw Repeal, though. An EOT Repeal is an answer, if he kept Repeal in. I don't believe I even kept Repeal in. I don't usually keep Repeal in. Blue decks without PO? What kind of world are you living in? I'm a real man, he says. Ooh. Making your life more difficult does not make you a real man. Alright, what you got, brother? What you got? Fluffy21. Show us the business. This is true. Those are fun cards. I definitely agree. No, he drew Demonic Tutor. So if he has a Caracas in his deck, I'm gonna hit him, and he's got 2 spell. Yeah, this is real bad. Real bad for me. Wow, this guy is real powerful wizard. Ugh. God, we've just drawn Mox, of course. This is where he would draw cantrips. So if he's got a Caracas, we'll probably lose the game. If he doesn't have a Caracas in his deck, we might be okay still. We could die to Vault Key here. That would technically kill us as well. Well, it might actually not. No, it probably... Well, depending on the win cons in his deck, that might actually not. Yeah, dude, of course there was a force. I mean, he topped off of Preordain. Like, if he's going to top, like, this is going to be a Force of Will. It was very likely a Force of Will was coming at that point. Yeah, I think Volkey actually would probably not be a win here because he doesn't have a lot of artifacts in play, so his Talarian's not going to make him enough things. Though, it would eventually win with Mentor here. because I have a tapped cam ball. If I didn't have a tapped cam ball, it'd be a little weirder. All right, so you have one spell left in this game. Better be a good one. You know, I guess he doesn't have a Caracas. Oh no, not repeal. Okay, well, I'm gonna bounce this so he doesn't draw a card. So how good's your 3 mana? You're gonna PO off on me right now? Oh my god, I hate this stupid deck. This game sucks. Ugh. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. Holy shit. Oh my god, I hate the PO mirror so much. That's a tough way to go. The PO mirror is so awful. I didn't. You're asking for a lot, Cody. I think I had a feeling that it might not be good enough. The vampiric for Camball. I thought it might not be good enough, so. He's got Sapphire, Emerald, Ruby, Soul Ring. So if he draws another PO, he can just go again forever. So we have to dodge like a PO and a Force of Will and everything, basically. That's a lot of cantrips. Does he play? Yeah, I mean, we have nothing, dude. We're not you. That did use his blue sort mana though, so he can't PO again unless he found a an opal in there. Yeah, he found an opal. Okay. Used his blue source again. His first preordain was bottom, top. His second preordain was bottom. His third preordain was bottom. We might be okay. We could be there. He used a bunch of his blue sources again. So now we're really dodging Force of Will, but all right. Pass back to us. We drew a PO. Oh man, that's so close. Unfortunately, if we PO, we aren't guaranteed to be able to make black-white. It's just Camball, unfortunately. Now resolved, that's good for us too. Of course I have no faith. He's got Swords to Plowshares? That doesn't do it. His own Camball? Okay. That's really bad for us. No, it's not. We have a Caracas. What am I saying? Return your Camball. Oh my god, our Caracas is nuts. What the heck? I was like, I thought for sure we were like gonna get wrecked by that, but then we just have a Caracas. Why not? Alright, we get to play game 3 of this beautiful mirror match. Good god. He kept a repeal in, huh? Repeal's probably better than Hercule's Recall, actually. I found the line. I'm a powerful wizard, let me tell you. I had to look. I didn't see anything. I thought I had to PO, but no. No, we had the non-basic land the whole time. Yeah, dude, just a vintage specialist right there. Yes. Still don't like any of these other cards. I think the Vampiric for Camball line is fine, so. I also like being able to Vampiric for our Caracas, seeing he definitely has Camballs too, so. But I don't think that Repeal is, I mean, I think we'll leave Repeal in, but I don't think you typically get Repeal as an answer. So if that sounds like he has Camballs, but not Caracas, or forgot to bring in his Caracas. Main deck Camball only? Oh my god, 2 keys? I mean, this is a turn 2 Camball, so I think I'm going to keep it. It's not the best hand. Oh, he's going for a library draw. Well, if we can draw another blue card next turn, that'd be pretty reasonable here. I guess it's not a turn 2 Camball, because we don't have our Mox Opal turned on, of course. I mean, he's not going to counter our Voltaic Key, which will turn our Mox Opal on, so our second Mox Opal will make the turn 2 Camball, so. I guess it is a turn 2 Camball when you look at it that way. Alright, well we drew the Camball and we drew the forces, so let's put into play a Voltaic Key. Yeah, I'm aware of the line with the 2 opals. I am aware. I guess I should have floated blue, not white. I don't think it's going to matter, but oh yeah, it's like you have to. You pretty much have to. All right, we got a Camball and we have force backup, so really not much more we can ask. Yeah, I'll definitely let the brainstorm resolve though. So he does get to do library things, but Camball should be good enough, hopefully. And we can always draw our time vault like a powerful wizard we are. Drawing force was not bad, let me tell you. I'm okay with that. The 2 keys was a little weird, but it got us there. So does Camball resolve? Camball resolve, which means we get a force in the background. Nice. All right, so he's got 9 spells and a library. It's not really a 10-turn clock. He's going to cast spells. You could also just cast a Mentor here, right? Certainly what it looks like. No, looks like cantrip. Alright, always yield. Do the damage. I like how we just didn't play PO games in game 2 and 3. We just played Camball games. That's not true. He cast PO and he just bricked off, which is nuts. He cast PO for like 5 last game. Camball can beat a Mentor. Depends on the board state and the time in the game and the life totals, and there's a lot of variables to if Camball beats Mentor. Mentor just buys a lot of time is what Mentor does. You cast a couple spells after it and the Camball can't attack anymore. So what is his plan? Pass the turn. That makes sense to me. Alright, how about we just draw that time ball? I deserve it. I don't deserve it, apparently. I can't get up to hardcast Force of Mana, so I'm just going to hold this Ruby for now. He gets to activate his library. He currently has 7 spells. If he has a Caracas, he for sure has now brought it in. Didn't look like he had a Caracas last game because he Demonic Tutored and found Repeal instead. So, but there are a lot of cards that we're still worried about. The game is definitely not over yet. It's actually probably too close to call at the moment. A library is a pretty powerful active against Camball. He gets to draw extra cards, but not have to use any life to do so. Though Night's Whisper not as powerful as it normally is when the cannonball. Top is fine. I'm definitely not gonna fight over a top. I need to fight over a spell that beats me. So repeal. Let's get my damage in first. The upside to keeping repeal is that I can start assembling multiple Force of Wills. The downside is I'm not really advancing my board state in any way, but I think it's probably better to start trying to establish 2 Force of Wills, especially if we believe that he doesn't have a Caracas in his deck. So I'm going to hold this repeal for now. No top activation. It's a little odd. I guess you look deeper if you activate top. I mean, he can activate top before and after is the thing. If I were him, I probably would have activated top first, drawn the best card of the top 3, then spun again. But doesn't really make too much difference. I guess playing out my Mox there is like kind of worthwhile because that turns on hardcast repeal on my cannonball. I just don't really see myself doing that. I don't really know what card he would be able to play. Alright. His Lotus puts him down to 9. Still has 4 spells. Looks like this is This is going to be the turn. Certainly has a lot of mana from his. I guess playing Ruby also helps play around Flusterstorm, which would have been nice. Yeah, I'm going to pitch the repeal and see if I can't draw down the blue spell next turn. I assume you have more counter magic, like. Yeah, see, if I had played Ruby, I'd be able to pay for this Flusterstorm here. It's kind of unfortunate. Seems like a pretty bad misplay to me. Holding this Ruby has been really bad for me. So we probably are dead. I can easily see him go Mox PO here and just kill us. Time Walk? Yeah, we're so dead. Well, we got punished really hard for our own misplay, so it's not really the biggest deal. I mean, it's a big deal, but it's like, it's not like we got varianced. We made a mistake, and we can learn from that. Yeah. What did he cast this turn? It was just repeal? No, he cast Lotus and then repeal. Cruise? Jeez. He plays Cruise and Dig, huh? Well, I'm F6 because this one is taking a lot of time. We're streaming and talking about every line and we have 15 minutes on the clock, so. Not that we've made very many decisions this game. Or this series, anyways. Assume we're dead here. Be very surprised if we weren't. Been active. He's been on library the whole game. This demonic tutor? Oh, Night's Whisper. Sure. Night's Whisper's a decent sign for us. We probably want to draw another blue card next turn. If oh, we got a turn? Jesus. Okay, and we drew a blue card? Okay. Represent Flusterstorm anyways. Does Camball resolve? Down to 2. This resolves, but puts us in a good place. It's a little unfortunate we have to pitch a Pio, but we're definitely going to fight over this. This is a hard cast Force of Will. Probably has a Flusterstorm backup. Alright. Does that Force resolve? Nope, paying costs. There's the Flusterstorm. He's drawn both Flusterstorms. Alright, well, if he can beat me in 3.5 minutes. We got him off library for a turn. That's kind of nice. Really snap cruises, I guess. He bottomed on preordain. He must be bricking so hard this game. It's crazy to me. This is a dig through time that puts him back on library. That's kind of the nuts. Yeah, it's pretty bad. See how fast our opponent is, I guess. Mana Ball. Pio. Top. Off library. Pio. He only has 17 cards in hand now. I assume we're just gonna get Tendrils, then die. Should make a blow-up version of the clock and just throw it in the middle of the screen. I don't know if I need to update my OBS, but I can't really find the small windowed modes anymore. I don't know what happened. We're gonna lose this game, and he's gonna have like 10 seconds left, which is unfortunate. Is he POing again? Yeah. Magic Online. How fast can you play Magic Online? There's the mentor. Play all your spells. You should play 5 spells and then pass the... Oh, did he already Time Walk? He hasn't used Time Walk yet. Did he Time Walk this game? Oh, he already Time Walked this game, so... I think we're going to die with about 10 seconds left. That's what I predicted before. I think that's what we're going to happen. That's going to happen again. Handball. Cleanup step. Oh no, not cleanup step. It's literally going to be the 10 seconds I predicted, though. Time Vault? Flusterstorm. Jesus Christ. We're so unlucky. 10 seconds. No. Wait, why are you... You need to cast another spell, friend. Oh no, he passed it back to us without attacking. Oh my God. Oh my god. Oh, well. That's Magic Online, chat. That's Magic Online. Well, I don't even know what to say to that. I definitely would do a couple things differently if I'm playing against the clock and playing Pio. It's worth noting you should really never play your Mana Vault. Mana Vault is like one of the biggest ways you're gonna get clocked out. You have to do like 2 clicks in every upkeep. It's very annoying. Alright, well. I have 14 minutes.